Those kids taught me how to treat people, because I learned fast that you got to be nice to them, respect them, and they'll respect you.
Former Mobile County Sheriff Jack Tillman talking about one of his jobs there.
Now, his former employer list, it's a long one: professional boxing, sporting goods salesman, and executive.
Tillman's law enforcement career started with the Mobile County school system, and he later served 12 years as sheriff.
Our Eric Reynolds sat down with Tillman to talk about his life and to find out what he's doing today. Here's the interview.
Oh, I loved it. Yes, I do miss it. I enjoyed going to work every day. I enjoyed answering the calls at night. I loved it. It never was stressful for me. Enjoyed every minute of it.
Former Mobile County Sheriff Jack Tillman has just finished writing his book. It's about his job before becoming sheriff. 15 years as a Mobile County Public School Resource Officer. He says, although untitled, the book is ready to go.
It's unbelievable. When you start reading it, you won't put it down. If you pick up and you read one page, you won't quit.
After breaking up a fight at Vicar High School his first year on the job, Tillman says a sweet lady in the school office, Mrs. Pope, told him to write stuff down.
Mr. Tillman, you need to start writing all this stuff down. You might want to write a book one day. And when I got home, I told my wife what she said, and Debbie went and bought me 2 packs of legal pads, the big ones.
He started making notes. In his book, he tells it all, from drug busts to catching a longtime child molester, real true stories about the kids.
A bunch of boys ran through the school naked, right on through the school. They were buck naked, didn't have a stitch of clothes on.
Upset parents called Barton Academy. He was told to do something.
He said, I want somebody in jail right now. Well, I had, so I got them, signed warrants, all of them, and oh my goodness, had the whole community in an uproar.
The suspects were kids of the affluent and influential. He received a phone call.
What are you trying to do to me out there? You know how Dan would. You trying to kill me?
Tillman says he reminded the board member of his no favoritism policy. He says no board member ever called again.
Those kids taught me how to treat people, because I learned fast that you got to be nice to them, respect them, and they'll respect you. But I love that job. I see kids every day that come up to me and say, Mr. Jack, you saved my life.
Jack Tillman believes the school kids helped him make a career change.
They elected me, those kids did, because some of those kids now are 48 years old. It's like chewing chickens away from your back door. We busted probably 20 labs in the last month.
Tillman served 12 years as Mobile County's sheriff. He says clearing cases made the county safer.
You're going to fill the jails up, but the crime rate's going to drop. And at one point, in about the end of my second term, Mobile was one of the safest counties in the South. I done a good job down there. Left a very modern sheriff's department, and I don't feel bad about anything. I can walk and hold my head up high every day. The county nor the sheriff's department has lost any money.
In 2006, Tillman faced allegations and charges of perjury and ethics violations.
I went ahead and resigned and left, because there was no point in battling it anyway. And I didn't do anything wrong, and it don't bother me today. I'm around people, they don't even mention it anymore. And, they all love me. I've done a good job in there. I treated everybody good.
I asked him his thoughts about the man who brought those charges against him.
I'm sure that the sheriff would much rather have finished his term.
Former Mobile County District Attorney John Tyson Jr.
I never see him, never talk to him, and his name never comes up.
I also asked him, how does he feel about the man who replaced him, current Sheriff Sam Cochran?
Very close friends. Sam and I, we have been friends since the early days, the 80s. Sheriff Cochran has done a great job. He's picked up, and he's carried on in a very professional way, and we're proud of him. There's no way he done that. That's my feelings. I don't think he would do it. And now what actually occurred there, I don't know.
Not mean that we're not going to service the people who are Democrats.
Jack Tillman described Steve Nodine as a political friend who was a wonderful guy, likable and bright. He says Nodine did a lot for the community as a Mobile County Commissioner. As it relates to the charges Nodine is facing for the death of his longtime mistress, Angel Downs, Tillman says where's the evidence?
Blood didn't matter. You're not going to be able to get it off your clothes. You ain't going to be able to get it off your truck, out of your shoes. And they find none. Zero. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I can't believe it even went to court. I can't believe that they even tried him.
I asked Jack Tillman, why was Nodine tried?
When people's up for election, they try to do everything they can to win elections, whatever it takes. And I've been there, I know, without comment. And sometimes it costs you your career. And I know a lot of people it cost them their career because they thought by going after people that it would win for them. And it cost them their career. So I'll let you figure that one out.
Jack Tillman says he's still using the discipline learned from his championship welterweight boxing career and what he calls street smarts. He says because of all of that and his nearly 30 years in law enforcement, today lawyers pay him to help with their cases.
Oh yeah, I like to dig. I enjoy digging. Well, that's what I'm good at. I've enjoyed it. I work when I want to, and I don't get no hurry, and they understand that.
In Sims, Eric Reynolds for Fox 10 News.
And Tillman had even more to say. He talked about how he helped Sims fight off the city of Mobile's expansion plans.
And he also told Eric today's high teen crime rate is directly related to the teen birth rate. We'll let you know when Tillman's book is available for purchase.